Hello everyone. I was going to do a little tutorial on the 2007 Dodge Ram 4.7 liter. And the issue I had with mine, I bought some aftermarket headlights, but apparently the LED headlights did not work. So my truck, whenever my truck is started and running, my low beam would not work, but my high beam, my fog light would work. This is the brand that I have right here. Okay, so the issue what I was having with mine, I would leave one of the aftermarket headlights hooked up, and I would try to test it out on the factory headlights, but there was an issue. So once I took both of the aftermarket headlights off, that it started to that it still won't work. So what I did then was I disconnected my battery. So the issue with this is you unloose your battery and then you touch the two connected together, so they will, take the I forgot what they call it, but let the power kind of go out of all the system, especially with this box. This box is where the relay is located at. So whenever we touch these two together, it kind of take all the power down to zero. And then it'll give this box a chance to reset. So then when we hook it back up, restart the engine, my light should work just fine. Okay, and I will start the vehicle. For illustration purposes, I put the aftermarket headlights back up just to show you how they don't work with the low beam light. All right, as you can see, I had the vehicle started. My side lights works, my emergency light, my side turn signals, my fog light work on both sides. So apparently I set my truck down for about 3 to 4 months because this was an issue. I didn't not want to drive my truck to work because these LED lights would not work at all. Now I'm gonna go in here right quick to turn them to bright. And as you see, brights works perfect. So the only issue I have is my low beam would not work. All right, so I showed you that my low beam do not work. So I went on ahead and cut the vehicle off, and I will start taking stuff apart to show you how I kind of fix my issue without taking to the dealership and spending $1,200. Okay, so I went on ahead, I took them two together, then I touched the two cables together to let it take all electricity out of everything, let it kind of zero this right here, the fuse box relay. So once I did that, I did it for maybe about 5 minutes, and I took out the aftermarket lights, and then I put the regular lights back up. So now I went on to plug my batteries back up. So I'm gonna start it up to make sure my low beam works. As you can see here, my low beam is working right there and right there. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna turn my high beam on. Got my high beam right there. And my high beam right there. I know a lot of issues people have been having about the one of the headlight is working and the other one's not. But with mine, it was just different. I've seen many videos on YouTube and many forums about the one headlight working and the other one's not. But mine was just kind of different. So I just want to share with you guys about this in case you run into the same issue as I did. All right, thank you for watching.